Hello everyone, welcome back to the Health Formula Show. Today we are diving deep into a topic that is personal for so many people in our community and one that I've seen time and time again in our private practice. It's all about celiac disease, but more importantly, what comes after the diagnosis. Because removing gluten is just the beginning. But before we continue, I just want to let you know that if you missed last week's episode, we talked all about the terrible mistakes you should avoid at all costs if you're going vegan or are already vegan. And this episode is a must listen if you are looking to not end up severely nutrient deficient. But for today, we are shifting gears. And the reason I wanted to do this episode is because I've worked with so many women and so many men as well, but especially women, I have to say, who have been diagnosed with celiac disease and they are left in the dark. They remove gluten and that's where the support ends. But what about all the gut damage? What about all of the malabsorption? What about all of the cross-reactivity? What about rebuilding your health? Let's start with the basics, right? So first of all, celiac disease is an autoimmune condition where your immune system reacts to gluten. It's a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. So essentially what happens is that your body attacks the small intestine, and this immune reaction damages the villi. And the villi are tiny finger-like structures that line the small intestine, and they are critical for absorbing nutrients. And over time, this damage impairs nutrient absorption. So it leads to multiple deficiencies and a lot of inflammation throughout the entire body. So many people suffer for years. I mean, most people, they suffer for years before getting a diagnosis, which means significant gut damage has usually already happened. So this isn't just about cutting out bread or cutting out pasta. It's about rebuilding your gut. It's about restoring your nutrient levels. It's about addressing the root causes of immune dysfunction. What many people are not told is that even after removing gluten, symptoms can linger if you don't heal your gut lining. So leaky gut is almost always present with celiac disease. So think about it like this. Your gut lining is supposed to be a very tight barrier. But when it's leaky, toxins, undigested food particles, bacterial fragments can enter the bloodstream. And so it triggers inflammation. It triggers immune reactions throughout the body. And this is known as endotoxemia. And here's something really, really important. Like when you heal the gut lining, you don't just remove symptoms. You actually lower the chances of your body reacting to other foods. So that is because when your gut lining is strong and sealed, large food proteins cannot pass through, right? And so it's not going to confuse your immune system anymore. And that is how you reduce the cross-reactivity that can happen with celiac. Your immune system calms down and your tolerance improves. But if your gut is still leaky, your immune system is on high alert and you'll continue to react to not just gluten, but to things like anything that looks like gluten. So like corn, dairy, oats, and even coffee proteins in some cases. And I also want to talk about the wide range of symptoms that people with celiac disease can experience even after they go gluten-free. Because by the time that they are diagnosed, there are often deep nutrient deficiencies. And these don't just affect digestion. Like low iron, for example, can lead to thyroid imbalances. It can lead to cold hands and feet. It can lead to hair thinning. A lack of B12 can cause tingling, can cause brain fog, can cause fatigue. A magnesium deficiency can trigger anxiety. It can trigger cramping. It can trigger poor sleep. Maybe poor zinc, that affects your skin. It affects your immune function. It affects wound healing. Even your hormones can be affected because your body doesn't have the raw materials to make them. So if you've gone gluten-free and you're still not feeling like your best self, it doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means that your body needs deeper support. And if you are just adding collagen, for example, or glutamine without addressing the environment, you're just putting a band-aid over a leaky pipe. And you have to clean the terrain first. Meaning you have to rebalance the microbiome. So if there's like candida overgrowth, if there's parasites, if there's bacterial overgrowth, that has to be addressed before gut healing nutrients can work its magic. So it's a very structured protocol. It's a step-by-step journey. And this is why I often recommend running the comprehensive stool test to truly understand what's happening inside your body, inside your gut. And once you've cleared the pathogens, once the microbiome is balanced, then you can bring in the gut healing nutrients like the glutamine, the zinc carnosine, the slippery elm, the marshmallow root, the collagen peptides, all of that. And let's also be very real because gluten-free does not equal healthy. Gluten-free cookies, gluten-free breads, pastas, all of those are often made with refined starches, Gums, additives, seed oils, they just spike your blood sugar, they worsen inflammation, and they offer very little nutritional value. So a truly healing gluten-free diet is based on whole, unprocessed foods. So think root vegetables, leafy greens, high-quality proteins, healthy fats, and just like naturally gluten-free whole grains like quinoa, millet. So what could a typical day look like? So for example, maybe at breakfast you can have like a chia pudding with coconut milk, some pumpkin seeds, berries, daily essential formula for some protein and nutrition. Or maybe instead of the pudding, you can just turn it into a smoothie. Lunch could be roasted salmon with broccoli, quinoa, and olive oil. Dinner could be maybe like turkey with bok choy, cauliflower rice. Always ask yourself the question of where's the protein? Where's the fiber? Where's the healthy fat? You want at least 25 grams of protein every meal. And that could be from wild-caught fish, organic turkey, lentils, tempeh, or maybe like a good quality protein powder. And then for healthy fats, think avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, chia seeds, flax seeds. And then for fiber, lots of colorful vegetables, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, maybe some kale, rocket. They are incredible for detoxification and for liver health. But again, don't overcook them. You want to always keep like a slight crunch in them to retain those nutrients. And you keep the sulforaphane and the phytonutrients, which are very, very important. And that is also why I love the Daily Super Greens so much, because it's not just greens, it actually includes broccoli sprouts, it includes parsley, ginger root, digestive enzymes, and so much more to really support with detoxification, to reduce inflammation. It helps your liver do its job, especially when you're healing the gut, which is very, very important. And if you have been diagnosed with celiac, it's absolutely essential to run your blood work at least once a year. Test your vitamin D, test your B12, ferritin, your iron, your zinc, your magnesium, your folate, and your thyroid markers. And I ask clients all the time, like, when was the last time that you checked your iron? And most of them don't even know. Like, if you're struggling with fatigue, with hair loss, with mood swings, with brain fog, this could be why. Okay, so healing your gut is not just about removing gluten, it's about rebuilding from the inside out. And the truth is that you can feel vibrant and you can feel healthy again, but you need a plan. So again, if you're looking for a guided protocol, that is what we do at Synergize. We're here to help. So please don't hesitate to come and ask us questions, email us, DM us, leave a comment. We are here to help at every step of the way. Thank you so much for being here today. And before you go, take a moment to acknowledge yourself for wanting to become the healthiest version of yourself. Before you head off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a weekly episode. We cover everything from functional medicine to gut health, to hormones, to weight loss, to skin health, to natural beauty, you name it. All of the topics that truly matter. And if there's something that you would love me to cover, just drop it in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.